Like the video and subscribe right now, or you will step on Lego Doggo tomorrow. Ready? 3, 2, 1. But Mr. Krabs, I'm straight. So is spaghetti, until it gets wet, me boy. Error. When did this become hotter than this? Today's players are so selfish and spoiled. They don't even ritualistically sacrifice the losers to Huitzilopochtli anymore. Having too much Shreks can cause memory loss. I read it on page 37 in a medical journal in November 2006 at 4:19 PM. Self-burn. Those are rare. That is why I can't remember my childhood. You killed a bad guy in a video game. You loot their body and they have a letter from their kid saying how much they miss them. Then you adopt the kid, raise him to hate his BO father. When he's grown up, you take him to the cemetery and show him his BO father's grave. Tell him that he was adopted and that the grave he is seeing is the one of his BO father. You wait that all the memories come back and tell him that you killed his father. Then watch him in the eyes and say, I have to finish the job. Then you shoot him in the head. What's the worst thing you've ever done? So I'd started dating this divorced mum who had a 5 or 6-year-old crotch goblin who was utterly convinced that his mommy and daddy were gonna get back together someday. Needless to say, he didn't like me very much and basically turned into the Antichrist whenever his mom wasn't looking and did an irritatingly effective job of cock blocking me. So on one of the rare occasions when the talking argument for pro-choice was with his father, I took a piss in the bottom drawer of his dresser. His mom found it sometime later and confronted him about it. He told her it wasn't him and tried to blame me, which caused his mom to go absolutely apeshit at him for lying, because who would ever believe that a grown-ass man would piss in a kid's dresser, and forced him to apologize to me for it. Long story short, he avoided me like the plague after that, and I got to duck the shit out of his mom. This is just for fun. Answer honestly. What gender do you read me as? I don't care what gender you are. Put on the maid outfit. It's her kill count. You have been visited by the nice duck. Your pee-pee has grown an extra inch. Oh come on. I got rid of that inch on purpose. Better get out the pocket knife. Nothing a cheese grater can't fix. Infinite meat supply. Singers probably know in which note they moan when having Shreks. Well, I'm no singer, but I know that R. Kelly moans in A minor. What's the worst thing to say right after kissing? Hey, you're almost as good as your sister. Hey, you're almost as good as my sister. Hey, you're almost as good as a sister. Funeral preference. Choose one. Burial, cremation, confetti. Can I do half cremation and half confetti? I'd like to shower my enemies in my shredded viscera, then have my dusty boy remains air cannon blasted on them. For maximum trauma. You don't need to figure out Shrektional compatibility before marriage. That's a satanic lie. A man's and woman's parts fit perfectly. God designed us this way. Once married, you will have a lifetime to learn what pleases each other. You'll never regret waiting until your wedding night. Mine fits pretty good inside a butthole. God's grand design. Learning your husband can't get it up without you farting in his face really isn't something you want to find out after the wedding. White influencer identifies as Korean after 18 surgeries. Oh, he's Korean now? Great. Send him to North Korea. What extinct creature would be an absolute nightmare for humans if it still existed? Brachiosaurus. They are not predators, but they apparently pooped and farted so much that it would scare away predators. Imagine getting farted on and then just dying. I don't remember that part in Jurassic Park. Fun fact, carrots don't affect your sight. If you shove them in your eyes then they probably will. Mom, what stupid YouTuber are you watching now? The teacher in online class. Plot twist. It's actually OnlyFans. Teacher's side hustle. The way my neighbor makes the entire apartment building smell like boiled feet. I'm about to sit outside their door with Fabris on full blast till they get the hint. So turns out he died. This is not a real photo. It's from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. My coworker texted me that he was outside. I replied, I don't see you. Then he sent me a vid of him hitting my house with his plane in this game. Just a practice run lol. NBC News poll. American fears of war grow. Tell me this doesn't look like a squirrel coming. Before we meet, I should probably tell you something. I'm an ass man. That's a weird thing to say, but okay, better wear something that highlights my rump. Perfect, now I'm ready for the date. Okay, but is the dick in front or behind? What do you call 2,000 pounds of bones? A skeleton? Or a genocide? Or whatever? When you fap for the 1000th time and unlock a new color of cum. When fapping to My Hero Academia, I always try to take it plus ultra. If you keep them busy with basic needs, they will forget about the freedom they lost. Thanks for the idea, mate. The idiots in the basement would never escape now. Today I learned that in 2013 a Brazilian ref and player got into a fight over a red card. The ref drew a knife and fatally stabbed the player, and in response, the crowd beheaded the ref and mounted his head on a pike in the field. How do I unlock this in FIFA? Featured comment. What Armel, Quiet Kid, exists. Everyone, we're all gonna die. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag Dankness. Blurst cosplay. You may not rest now, monsters are nearby. Local sluts won't let you sleep all night. Meanwhile, in a cave in China. One earthquake and you will be playing with Kobe. In light of this heat wave, please remember that 115 degrees Fahrenheit is around the temperature that meat starts to cook, and the overwhelming majority of us are made of meat. Cannibals looking around like it's Jeffrey Dahmer weather. Why does this look like porn? It is. Do not look for it. Did you know that if you remove the beak of the octopus it loses its ability to survive unless supplied by nutrition-rich liquid? By doing so, you can then make the octopus suck your pee-pee until it gets the nutritious liquid that it can feed on. Octopus has high intelligence, so it will know that pleasuring the pee-pee will result into the release of the nutritious liquid, so it will keep sucking every time it's hungry for the rest of its life. Thanks. When you're the main character in a harem anime. Plot twist. They're begging him to not kill their family. The perfect tattoo doesn't exist. But jerking off's gonna be kinda weird. Kirby has found your sin unforgivable. I'm sorry Kirby, please. Don't hurt me, I'll do anything. Anything. Kirby inches closer to you. He leans into your ear and starts to nibble. You let out a soft moan as Kirby reaches down and unhooks your belt. Kirby lies down on the bed and says, "You know what to do, daddy." You approach and slowly caress Kirby's plump body. You slowly enter Kirby as he lets out a moan. As you increase in speed, Kirby leans in for a kiss. As you get closer to finishing, Kirby starts to moan louder. Yes, yes, he groans. You reach the climax and you and Kirby collapse in each other's arms. As Kirby begins collecting his things, he turns back to say, "Be here tomorrow, daddy." Equal rights doesn't mean you can hit a woman. It means a woman can't hit you. I can't believe people are still hitting women in 2021. Work smarter, not harder, gentlemen. Children and the elderly are much easier to hit. Trans rights. Joe Biden stole my erection. Half my freezer consists of organs. Make cat food. Wow, all of my freezer consists of organs. I do not make cat food. Men's clothing. Pockets. You think that's impressive? I got a bag that can fit a whole body inside. Isn't that just cool? You're a virgin, Harry. Until Hagrid came. Came where? Inside. More like Mozilla fire ducts. A macromotor that allows sperm with movement defects to be delivered to the egg. Seems anything is possible at this point. Why would you want to deliver a defective sperm? So they can grow up to use TikTok. African kid sees white guy, thinks he's a ghost. I mean, some of them still wear ghost costumes for that reason. You become the last meat you ate, alive. What do? I would still be a human. 18 things guinea pigs hate. I'm surprised being thrown against wall didn't make the list. To all my brothers out there that are still too stupid to have figured this out yet, that girl you're flirting with online doesn't want to see your penis. For God's sake, stop the dick pics. Yay, dick pics are just for the homies. Yeah, that's exactly. Wait, what? What's your boob preference? They must be attached to a person. A live person. Well, look at Mr. High Standards over here. Oh shit, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, open the door. My balls are stuck. Better pray it's not a pull door. Duck you iron. Got hit by the bull so hard he took a few steps down the evolutionary ladder. I want to fall all the way down the evolutionary staircase. I think it's not Shrek's. If God defines Shreks as between a man and woman, then when two dudes bone it's not Shreks, and therefore not a sin. Told you, Dad. How do I get a girl? Life. That's the neat part, you don't. I just go to the cemetery. You've been visited by the banana doggo. You will be blessed with double bananas, but only if you comment. Banana doggo is the true king. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe for more daily videos.